YouTube subscribers, wrestling fans around the world, and viewers. Before I start, my name is Jacob Palmer. Please hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button to look at my other videos here on YouTube. This is Jacob Palmer channel, bringing you last night's Monday Night Raw recap after November 9th, 2015. Raw emulating across the pond from Manchester, England. A fun-filled, competitive night as the first round of the tournament began to determine who will be the next World Heavyweight Champion. Triple H comes out, the title right in the center of the ring on a nice table draped over a red velvet cloth. Triple H offering Roman Reigns a chance just to give him the title and join the Authority. Roman Reigns says he has earned everything he has, and he would rather compete in the tournament and earn the World Heavyweight Championship other than being handed to it or joining the Authority. You gotta admire Roman's morals. Triple H then goes, Roman, and you keep reminding me why we picked Seth Rollins to be the man and not you. So obviously Triple H poking fun, making fun of Roman Reigns' strong moral ethics there. And then he says, welcome to the back of the line. Your first round match begins right now. And Big Show's music hits. Roman Reigns facing the Big Show in the first round of this tournament. Big Show dominated most of the match, but Roman Reigns, being resilient superstar he is, fought back valiantly, kicking out of a choke slam. Big Show going for the knockout punch. Reigns getting in the Superman punch, bouncing off the ropes with the spear. 1, 2, 3. Your winner of the match, Roman Reigns. He will advance to the quarterfinals. The next first round matchup, Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, against Titus O'Neil, representing the primetime players in this tournament. Both men are hungry. It was a back and forth contest through and through. Titus O'Neil showing why he wants to be a World Heavyweight Champion, but Kevin Owens showing he wants it more than anybody, saying as soon as he wins this tournament, it should be changed to the Kevin Owens show when he has both the World Heavyweight and Intercontinental titles. This match was very competitive, but in the end, a pop-up powerbomb by Kevin Owens gets him the victory, and he advances to the quarterfinals. Your winner of the match, of course, your Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. Alright, Divas action. Becky Lynch took on Paige. This match was back and forth, through and through. Both Divas strong, competitive, and just tore each other apart. In the end, Paige tried to grab the tights of Becky Lynch, but Becky turned her around and did the same thing to Paige. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Becky Lynch. Another first round matchup. The show-off Dolph Ziggler taking on the A-list superstar, The Miz. This match was brutal. The Miz, very good wrestler. Dolph Ziggler, great wrestler. Both former world champions. Miz, main event in WrestleMania at one point, winning twice in one night. Obviously, for obvious reasons, they restarted that match the first time around at that one WrestleMania. But getting back to the action, Miz and Dolph Ziggler proving why they want to be in the next round of this tournament. It is just incredible. Miz landing the figure 4 on Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler hanging in there, reaching the ropes. Miz utilizing the 5 count, breaking at the count of 4. Dolph Ziggler then hits the super kick with that bad leg, with the leg that obviously was hurt by the Miz during that figure 4. Dolph Ziggler gets the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Dolph Ziggler. He advances to the quarterfinals and will face the winner of another first round match, which is Dean Ambrose and Tyler Breeze. But Divas action again. It was Naomi versus Natalya. This match was good all the way through, back and forth. Natalya kept chanting Sasha, and the Manchester crowd was right there with her. So none of Team Bad liked that very much. They're getting kind of agitated with it. But in the end, Natalya with the the victory. Afterwards, Team Bad attacking her, Tamina, with a kick to the face, and Sasha Banks with the bank statement, and of course Naomi putting those sunglasses on Natalya, and Team Bad showing why it's a bad idea to mess with them. But anyway, more first round action coming up. You have the Swiss Superman Cesaro versus Mr. Money in the Bank Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus came out with Wade Barrett, and during the commercial, a soccer star by I believe Mike Rooney. I don't know. I believe that's his name. But if I get it wrong, please write the correct name in the box below. Soccer player there for Manchester United. Very controversial when he played Wade Barrett's favorite team. Wade then continued to call him out on Twitter, and then offered during the commercial break that he would offer him to come in the ring, but he didn't want his children to be embarrassed, because his children get embarrassed enough when he's on the football field. Of course, in Europe, football there is called soccer as well, but that's another topic for another video. Anyway, Sheamus versus Cesaro, Swiss Superman. Oh my goodness, Sheamus, Mr. Money in the Bank. Whether he wins or loses, it really doesn't matter, because he's got that contract for whenever he wants. So if he loses, he's got that as an insurance policy. Cesaro and Sheamus went back and forth. This was a highly competitive match. Both men at the prime of their career, looking to take it to the next level. Sheamus looking to get back there, as he did a couple times before with the World Heavyweight Championship, but Cesaro wanted it just a bit more. But towards the end there, Sheamus taunting the Manchester United star with Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett gets slapped in the face by Rooney, and of course Cesaro taking advantage of that, hitting Sheamus with a brilliant move, getting the 1-2-3. Your winner is Cesaro, and with that win next week, he will fit Cesaro. It'll be Cesaro versus Roman Reigns in the quarterfinals of the tournament, which is going to be a very competitive match. According to Michael Cole, next week the quarterfinals. So I think what WWE wants to do is possibly do the semi and finals at Survivor Series, if not just the final round, but we will have to find out what happens, if that's going to happen. But the quarterfinals next week is Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. That is going to be a highly competitive match and worth seeing if you're there. If you're there live and in person watching it. Alright, next first round match. Tyler Breeze making his Raw debut from NXT after trying to cost Dolph Ziggler matches and attacking him, was facing Dean Ambrose, and the winner of this, funny you mentioned Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is awaiting the winner in the quarterfinals next week of this particular match. This was a back and forth contest. Tyler Breeze proving to be a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE. Making his Raw debut, impressive Raw debut, but in the end, the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose getting the victory. And of course, it'll be Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose in the tournament. So I guess next week on SmackDown, Neville's in a first round match as well. Oh, I can't remember against who. Oh, against Wade Barrett, against King Barrett. The winner will face Kevin Owens in the quarterfinals. Alberto Del Rio facing Stardust. If I'm reading the tournament brackets correctly, go to WWE.com. See if you can look up the full brackets, because my brackets may not be as accurate as I announced them. But the first round of the tournament was very impressive. All the competitors so far really showing they wanted. I can't wait to see what happens on SmackDown and see who makes it into the quarterfinals there from those matches. Alright, six-man tag team action. The Usos and Neville taking on the New Day. New Day going on about how they didn't get into the tournament. No members of the New Day, not even in the tournament. So, yeah, they're kind of upset about that, but they're just going to do what they do, and they're just going to complain. Of course, early on in the six-man tag match, That's Xavier Woods saying, I got this, I got this, I got this, almost getting super kicked in the face again by one of the Usos. And of course, he didn't make that same mistake twice like last week's main event on Raw. That was incredible. Good match through and through. Neville tried to hit his finishing move, only to get pushed off by the New Day. Of course, Xavier Woods getting the cover, and then before getting the 3 count, putting his leg on the rope for leverage, getting the ensure the 3 count. Your winners are the New Day. Okay, and then of course, the last segment on Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt eulogizes the Brothers of Destruction, claiming that they should honor them and represent them. But then Bray Wyatt says, you are all fools, and you will no longer worship relics because I have all the power now. And he gets down on one knee. All of a sudden, something comes up on the screen with Kane and Undertaker. All of a sudden, you hear "Rest in peace," and then, of course, the lightning bolts and the thunder, and then you hear the gong sound, the infamous Undertaker theme. The crowd is going wild, and out, and the music, Undertaker's music hits, and who is to come on top of the stage? It is the Brothers of Destruction. Kane and the Undertaker are back, and they're out for revenge as they walk down to the ramp. And of course, when they get to the ring and the Undertaker turns on the lights with his infamous arms up in the corner before he gets in the ring, like he's done many times before in his career, the Wyatt family's trademark picture, the lights go down, the rest of the Wyatt family comes out, Kane and Undertaker taking care of everybody in that perspective as well. And then of course they take care of Bray Wyatt with a double choke slam, and of course, message here is they're giving Bray Wyatt, you cannot kill what is already dead, and you cannot possess powers which you do not have control of. The Brothers of Destruction working together to destroy the Wyatt family to end Monday Night Raw on top of the stage, as they always do. Look back, and then they look forward, and then they lift their one arm up, and the lightning bolt on the Titantron go, and Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Also, should mention that Becky Lynch Paige match. At the end, Paige put Becky Lynch on the table and did the Paige tap out right on the announce table before Charlotte came out to break that up. So I just wanted to add that before I sign off on this video. Raw next week is going to be exquisite. SmackDown is going to be exquisite. More first round matches, and then I guess next week on Raw, quarterfinal matches. I can't wait for that. Until next week, this has been the Raw Recap, and I'm Jacob Palmer. See you guys later. And then, oh yeah, one more thing. Hit the like button on this video and hit that subscribe button.